Good morning, sir. So my name is Devita Rosemary. Also with my partner Iklima, we'll explain or we'll do some presentation for our final project for the course Phonetic and Phonology. So in here, we will do the presentation. We will analyze the connected speech features and intonation patterns found in the real conversation. In here, we take the example in the podcast. So the title of the podcast is The Happiness and Money. So this is the example of the speech. So in the example, we use the podcast video that we also used already used in the midterm project. So the title is The Truth About Money and Happiness with Dr. Sana and featuring Dr. Sim. So we focus on the phonetic analysis that we took a 20-second clip where the speaker uses natural, rapid connected speech. So we will break down her tone change and we also will analyze the assimilation and elision based on the conversation or the utterance that they already used in the podcast video. So for the first, let's start with the tone. So the first tone, there is a falling tone. So I took the example from the second agree on the script. So I agree, but I love that. So there is the example that phonetically it transition from a rising pitch on the first agree into a falling pitch on the second agree. In short, this is change shift the utterance into a final strong agreement. So, based on the Dr. Shin said before, so it signaling the listener that yes, I completely and firmly agree with you, like that. So, there's the true meaning. Okay, so the next one there is a rising tone. So the rising tone in here I take the example on the utterance. There is some word how. So for the example, but it just how I get it right. So on the how, this is the rising tone that signals the speaker thought is incomplete and continuing. Instead of ending her sentence early, the rising pitch in here used to keep the phrase open and prompting the audience to wait for the rest of her explanation.
Intonation analysis. Rise fall tone. Visual rise fall tone on the sentence. It makes me. Moving on to the rise fall tone, which we capture during the sentence. It makes me feel so empowered. Here, the pitch rise up and then drops sharply on it makes me. In terms of meaning, this changes a regular factual statement into an expression of strong emotion or amusement. It structurally proves that Dr. Sin isn't just sharing a plain fact. She is genuinely and deeply moved by the feeling of being empowered.
Okay, so for the next, there is a polarized tone. So before I example about the polarized utterance, so we will hear the first or the example. Said that there are two most important days of your life. The first one is when you're born. So from the utterance or the word life, so it has a polarized tone on the life word. So on the previous example, it said there are two most important things in your life. So it has a fall and rise tone in it. How I get it, right? It's
realistically, we all know what we want to do, and at some point, you
So this is the example of the level tone. So on the utterance, it realistically, we all know that we want to do at some point. So the realistically, start from the it's realistically, it has a level tone because uh, it completely flat here because it acts as a thinking pause. So it indicates that this specific word is not the core focus. Rather, she is simply pausing while her brain prepares the upcoming structure of the sentence.
Connected speech, regressive assimilation, visual makes me place of articulation, all now manner of articulation. Now let's shift our focus to connected speech features, starting with regressive assimilation, where following sounds influence the sound before it. In the press makes me, we see place of articulation assimilation, the voiceless alveolar fricative as at the end of makes is influenced by the bilabial nasal in me, causing the tongue to move prematurely toward the lips. In the press all now, we identify manner of articulation assimilation, the lateral sound one completely blends into the following nasal sounds due to rapid speech, creating a smooth, continuous nasal translation.
So for the next one, there is a progressive assimilation. In here, there's two kind of example. The first one, there's a things. It voicing assimilation. So because it follows the voice velar nasar, it's from the ng at the end of the thing. The voicing carries forward. So this force the voiceless suffix to assimilation into a voiced z sound. So into the things. So there's the ng is changing into the z things. And for the next one, there is its mark. So we focusing on the its. So it's voicing and devoicing assimilation. So the change, what is the change happen inside? So the assimilation is triggered entirely by the combination of the voiceless T and the underlying voiced Z within the contract itself. So it's mark.
Connected speech, two-way assimilation, visual, it's mark, voicing and the voicing assimilation, an exceptionally unique case in our data is the press, it's mark. This press actually demonstrates both progressive and regressive features overlapping. First, progressively, the voiceless plosive th in it forces the suffix s to stay voiceless as s, but immediately after regressively because this press is spoken quickly before the word mark. The newly formed s undergoes partial voicing or the devoicing. The vocal cords soften the sound early because they are already preparing for the voice bilabial nasal in mark.
Okay, so for the last feature in here, there's a elation. So there's two kinds of example also. The first one there's a one to. So there's a consonant cluster reduction and vowel reduction. So the alveolar plosive T at the end of want is completely dropped because it is trapped between other alveolar sounds, causing it to smoothly compress into the well-known casual into the one. So for the second one, it has a similarity in don't remember. So there's a alveolar plosive omission. So the final voiceless plosive T in don't is entirely deleted. Skipping this sound simplifies the complex consonant cluster, allowing the speaker to transition directly from the nasal n straight into the r of remember.
Conclusion and closing. In conclusion, our analysis show that native speakers constantly alter speech sounds and intonation patterns to maximize speech efficiency and inject deeper emotional meaning into sentence. Understanding this adjustment is crucial for mastering English phonology. That concludes our presentation. Thank you very much for your time and attention, sir.